Who we got?
Dwyane Wade right here after his final game.
Where you at, baby? Where you at, baby?
Hey, they got me. What up, Z?
No, you brother. Man, good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you guys, man. I'm in the storage room right now. They got me in the storage room, so.
But don't steal nothing. Don't take nothing out from that. No,
I left everything on the court, man.
I just want to say to you, again, we're so proud of you and the way that, you've ended your career, the way you handled your career, one of the best leaders to ever play the game, and, just love you, and, having, everybody show up for you tonight. How did you feel when you got fouled laying on the floor and the crowd started booing the Nets for fouling you? How did you feel about that?
Oh, man, all night, man. It was crazy. The energy in the building, the fans out here, man. The Heat Nation was so strong here. Honestly, it's a terrible game to play in. Neither team playing for nothing, really. It's a pickup. I don't like playing that way. I don't like shooting every time. I got CP in my ear telling me to shoot it every time down. But ultimately, man, I just want to come out here and enjoy it. I want to enjoy it with my teammates. They're a big part of this one last dance for me. Like I told them, thank you for dancing with me. And to get a triple-double and for that last pass to be to UD, it was special. So I was happy.
All right, we're watching your final home game last night. You speak with Jason Jackson, and then you go to run on the scores table. What are you thinking, Dwyane Wade?
Well, hold on. So, I normally complete that. That's normally my thing. But I had a microphone in my hand, and I was trying to think about this and that. But ultimately, everybody was asking me all year. They said, "Why are you retiring? Why are you retiring?" Well, if last night with me falling like that didn't prove why I'm retiring, I don't know what will, man. So I didn't even know if I was gonna play today, man. My knee was killing me from that fall. But I got out here and did what I could tonight.
DNP fall would have been.
That would have been. Oh, that'd have been terrible.
Hey, D-Wade, can you take us through it? Can you take us through the fall? Oh boy!
No. So I told. It is funny every time. Hold on, but listen. The one thing is the fan base of Miami has seen me fall over and over and over again. So I had a commercial fall down 7, get up 8. So I'm the best faller that ever played in this game. I'll retire with that.
Dwyane, what was the conversation you had with LeBron, CP, Melo, in terms of just how to approach this moment and having those guys there supporting you? What was that talk like with those guys?
Man, it was great. I mean, that moment for me was just, especially CP, especially Melo and Brown, who, obviously I came in with in 2003, thanking those two guys for pushing me, man. Every night, I'm looking to see what CP and Melo doing. How can I get to that level? How can I get, where those guys are? So I worked my butt off. So they pushed me to be greater than I ever was going to become. And CP, man, he's been a brother, since 2006 when we met. We all just linked up, and, it's been a brotherhood, and it's special. And CP don't want me to retire. He kept looking at me like, what are you doing? So I just appreciated them for taking the time, to come up here and be a part of this last game.
Dwyane, you go to Chicago for a hot second, and then you reconnect back in Miami with Pat Riley, with your own teammates, to end this, Cinderella storytelling book career. What was it like coming back to Miami? And did you ever think that it would end this way for you on this type of spectacular, 2 homecomings in terms of what you experienced in Chicago and now in Miami?
Yeah, Zeke, man, I never in a million years could I have predicted that, this last year would go this way. I'm very thankful as I talked to Mickey and Pat and Andy in our front office about, thanking them for bringing me back. And it wouldn't have been right if I would have retired and I didn't retire in the Heat uniform. It would have been right if I didn't end it this way. But I never could imagine. When I asked my fan base to come and join me for one last dance, I didn't think the dance was going to be this special. Man, I am out this world appreciative. I'm so thankful. Like I said, I was just a kid with a dream and a basketball, and look where it's taking me.
Dwyane, when we saw the commercial with you and Gabrielle going at it in the gym, we thought that's as good as it can get. But then within the last couple of days, we see what Budweiser put together, and you on the court and all of these people who came and surprised you to give them a prized possession from their lives. What was that like for you filming that commercial, and what does it mean to you as it's now truly been a viral moment going around the globe?
Yeah, that commercial was as raw as real as it probably looked from the outside. I didn't know anything. It was probably the first time in my career I didn't even ask any questions. I rolled with the punches, and and sitting there and seeing the people that I've been able to change, affect, help, in so many different ways. You forget. You go through this journey, you forget the people that you meet and the people that you touch sometime. And that commercial brought me back to, the reason, that I do all the things that I do, in the community. The reason that, my foundation, all things that we've done, is for those families that, like me, when I was growing up, that was less fortunate and, that hit a bad spot. And to be able to be a person that can be able to help them, help pull them up, to me is that's the position I'm in. My coach, Tom Crean, always told me, too much is given, much is required. My mom always told me my life was bigger than basketball. Those things ring in my mind all the time, and that was a prime example.
Dwyane, you've made so many connections over your career. Guys like LeBron, CP, Melo, but you and Dirk going out same year, same night. In a few years, we're going to get a chance to celebrate you two in Springfield. Can you talk about just how intertwined your careers have been? Highest of highs, lowest of lows. You and Dirk Nowitzki will be connected forever.
Yeah, man, Dirk is so great. I've been a fan of Dirk's, obviously before I got in this game. He's a pioneer to this game of how he changed it, with as a 7-1 guy to be able to stretch the floor the way he was. He got his own move. When you get in the post and you do the Dirk. When you got your own move, you a bad boy, So to be able to, go through this career and be able to play against each other in 2 finals, and that both of those moments being a big part, of this story. As I said when I changed jerseys with him, in Dallas, we haven't had a lot of sit-down conversation, but that moment, I just want to thank him. I want to thank him for what he did to help push me to become great in 2006, and also when we lost in 11. It made me change my mentality and my thought process. So, he's great. I'm glad that hopefully one day we both can be, in Springfield together. If everybody, if everything go right,
don't
that'd
worry,
be
you're
great.
fine, Dwyane.
That'd be great to be able to go there with one of the game's greats, man. So I'm happy about that, and I'm proud of that.
But D-Wade, brother, we love you, and we are really proud of you. Big respect.
Love, man. I love you guys. Thank you.
And D-Wade, you're on the clock. If you can get here by Saturday at noon for our playoff coverage, that'd be fantastic. Thank you.
I don't know if my wife's going to allow me to get out. No chance.
We'll send you a note. You'll be fine. See you, D-Wade. Thanks a lot.
Right,
Congratulations
guys.
on a phenomenal career.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There he is.